So you had this daughter, and she was living in Vegas, and you were in Minnesota. How long were you guys separated for?
About a year.
Yeah.
I kept thinking her mom would move back. Me and mom are good. We get along good as long as we don't try to date each other.
Right.
And I was pretty sure she would come back. And 3 months went by and she didn't. 6 months went by and she didn't. And it became clear that this might be a long-term problem. So I got laid off in Minnesota and took my severance check and got a one-way ticket.
That's great. You just had faith, and you were just like, I'm going to be with my daughter. And
It was the scariest thing I think I've ever done. I've done wild stuff, but not like that. That was pretty out of my comfort zone.
so, I mean, are you a person of faith, or?
I am. I come to it in a funny way. I was raised Catholic and fell out from that, and kind of started making baby steps going back a couple years ago, and now I am where I am.
I mean, was there any moments where you took this big leap of faith to move out here and with no money and didn't know what was going to happen? Were there any moments where you're like, man, you knew that it was God looking out for you?
I think so. I think since I've been out here, I've met people and things have happened in a way that I'm either the luckiest person alive or there is something.
Somebody looking after you.
Right. And I don't believe in luck.
So, growing up Catholic, what was that like?
It was a lot of learning nonsensical, what's the word? Inconsequential things that have nothing to do with the teaching of Jesus. It's a lot of fluff, a lot of filler, a lot of real nonsense.
It's like sometimes I wonder if they even actually teach the Bible or not.
They do, they don't. And actually, I kind of held on to that belief. I think some faiths almost look at the Bible as a faith unto itself sometimes. No Catholics believe in both the Bible and tradition, whereas many Protestant faiths take the Bible as the be-all, end-all word. To me, the Bible is the Word of God filtered through human beings, and anytime you filter perfection through something that's not perfect, it's going to come out a little garbled. There's going to be a little,
Sure.
There's going to be contradiction and confusion. And so, no, I don't take the Bible literally.
No?
Absolutely not. To do that would be to say that the writers of the Bible were as perfect as the man who inspired it. That would be blasphemy.
Okay. So where are you at now as far as faith? Do you read? Do you pray?
I pray. Probably not as much as I should. I know I don't go to church as much as I should. But I know, I don't talk about it. I don't process. I don't come to people like you guys do, which is good. I mean, there's people that are good at that and comfortable with that, and there's people who are not, and I'm not.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to walk their own path.
Sure.
And everyone's got to come to it by himself. The kid that you were just talking to, who said he could never see himself,
Well, that was me a year ago, so
yeah,
anything's possible.
Right. He could come to it tomorrow. I think too much proselytizing can almost be counterproductive.
Sure.
Because only life can really teach you some of those things. Well, only hard knocks can
No, it's true.
make the right impression sometimes.